Hi there, my name is Heather Louise Parker and I'm part of Legal Shield's account executive team, and I'm very pleased to be helping roll out the new Legal Shield program for you as employees of KRS, Chugach, and Berry Aviation. I've actually had the opportunity to visit Quaj myself, and I know what a terrific and special place it is to live and work. And I also believe that because you're living in the South Pacific, away from the mainland, you'll find great benefit in what Legal Shield has to offer. Legal Shield is a unique benefit that covers the whole family under one plan, and it's also unique in that we want you to use it often. You don't need to wait until you have an illness or a car accident or some serious event. Instead, the plan will be there for you to use immediately for any matters from the trivial to the traumatic. In a moment, you'll see that we have two types of coverage, identity theft coverage and legal protection, and you'll be able to elect either one area or both. You'll also see that there are different areas of coverage under the legal plan, but you can rest assured that all of your legal needs can be covered under at least one area of the plan, if not more, and that includes any pre-existing conditions. So let's start with a brief overview, and then I'll give you some specific examples of how people that I know or myself personally have benefited from the plan, and I'll close with a few brief instructions on how to enroll or how to contact me if you have any questions.
Hello from Legal Shield. Your employer recently partnered with Legal Shield to offer you a top-of-the-line legal protection plan. But first things first, what is legal protection and why should you want it? Quite simply, a legal protection plan gives you access to an attorney for a low monthly fee. Attorneys are, well, expensive. We're talking $250 an hour expensive. But with a legal protection plan, you could spend a little less than that for an entire year of access to an experienced attorney whenever you need one. So $250 for 1 hour with an attorney, or the peace of mind that you'll have attorney access whenever you need it. That's a pretty easy choice. If you've used an attorney recently, this probably all sounds great. If not, you may be wondering, why would I even need an attorney? It turns out that attorneys can help you with all kinds of things you may not have even realized. Things ranging from traffic tickets to assistance with IRS audits, from helping you with your will to going over contracts. Whatever situation you're facing, an attorney can help you make the best decision for your family and your future while ensuring you know your full legal rights. And that's always a good thing. So, legal protection is a smart choice. Now, why choose Legal Shield? For starters, Legal Shield has been in business for 40 years, and right now over 1.4 million families trust Legal Shield as their legal protection provider. Legal Shield has partnered with a dedicated full-service law firm in your state, which means two things. One, you'll never have to figure out which attorney to use, since we've already done the legwork. And two, you'll always get an experienced attorney from your state dedicated to helping you. All of which means you'll enjoy access to an attorney when you need it, and even 24/7 access for emergencies. Just pick up the phone and you'll be connected with an attorney experienced in the specific issue you want to talk about. So, what can our attorneys help you with? They can give you advice on what to do in a legal situation. They can write letters or make phone calls on your behalf when necessary. Review personal contracts and documents up to 10 pages in length. And the minute you become a Legal Shield member, you're covered with 60 hours of trial and trial prep time over the next year, with an additional 60 hours added each year for the first 5 years. This means that if you or your spouse is named defendant or respondent in a trial, you'll have the peace of mind that a prepared, expert attorney is on your side. As a member, you'll also enjoy access to over 100 online legal forms, all downloadable for you to fill in and review with your attorney, including documents to help you prepare living wills or power of attorney at no additional cost. In review, legal protection is good, and Legal Shield is the best. Now let's talk about your specific plan. You can enroll with Legal Shield for just $15.95 a month. Your membership includes help with moving violations, IRS audits, real estate, family law, consumer law, estate planning, and several other topics. Your specific plan doesn't just cover you, it also covers family members, including your spouse or significant other, children up to 21 living at home, children up to 18 for whom you are a legal guardian, children up to 23 who are full-time college students, and any physically and mentally disabled child for life. We're also proud to offer an identity theft monitoring and restoration service through our top-of-the-line Legal Shield Identity Theft Plan. Identity theft affects millions of Americans each year, but our plan provides you with secure web access to an up-to-date credit report, detailed analysis of your personal credit score, and email alerts regarding any activity under your name. We've even partnered with Kroll Advisory Solutions, the industry leader in helping clients mitigate and respond to risk. If you're ever a victim, rest assured they'll ensure that your identity is totally restored to what it was before the breach occurred. You can purchase this coverage for only $12.95 a month. Coverage includes you and your spouse with Safeguard for Minors protection for dependents under the age of 18 included for only $1 more a month. Make the smart decision today. When you get legal protection for your family, you can add on the identity theft plan for just $9.95 per month. Do the math and choose to give your family access to these legal and identity theft services today for a total of only $25.90 a month. Only with Legal Shield. Worry less, live more.
Great overview of the legal and identity theft plans. I do have a couple of important points for those of you who are living in the Marshall Islands. The first thing that I want to mention is that Legal Shield covers matters in the continental U.S. and Hawaii. Therefore, it is not intended to cover any matters arising in the islands, nor any matters with your employer. Second, Legal Shield requires a stateside address for your enrollment. This means that although you're working in the Marshall Islands, you can use a residence address where your family member or even a friend lives in the States and have them forward your membership materials to you at your APO address. Finally, please do note that there are a few variations in coverage or pricing by state. So if your home address is Alaska, New York, Washington, or Hawaii, please be sure to contact me for those details. Now let's take a closer look at our coverage. Learning about Legal Shield during your live open enrollment presentation, you should have a sheet like this in front of you which goes over all of the areas of coverage. We'll start with identity theft. You may already have a plan in place to help you monitor your identity, and if you do, I commend you on that decision. Identity theft is the #1 consumer complaint for the last 12 years, according to the Federal Trade Commission. And there are no boundaries or borders or even age restrictions for identity theft. Our information is out there. Now, there are a couple of things that make our coverage unique. Our identity theft coverage is provided by the world leader in risk management and financial forensic accounting called Kroll. Kroll was hired by the Bank of Nova Scotia to retrieve gold bullion trapped under the Twin Towers during 9/11. Kroll was hired by the Securities and Exchange Commission to restructure Enron when it unraveled. They monitor foreign elections. And to put it all in perspective, Kroll does the background checks for the FBI, the CIA, and the Secret Service. Their cornerstone strength is investigation, and they understand identity theft. What is also unique about our Identity Theft Shield plan is that it covers both you, the employee, your spouse or significant other, and any children under age 18. Children over 18 are treated as adults by federal law and thus require their own plan. Contact me if you'd like more information. However, identity theft for minors is critical. It is one of the fastest growing types of identity theft. It is often not noticed for years until the child is ready to go to college, but suddenly they can't obtain grants, scholarships, or credit due to previously unknown issues. As you saw in the video, with your identity theft plan, you'll receive a full credit report and your credit score with analysis. You'll also receive ongoing 24/7 credit monitoring, as well as access to experts for any questions. We truly encourage you to access your report, to review it for errors or duplications, or to call in and learn how you can improve your credit report and score. Additionally, many of us have debt, and we know that we owe the debt, but we don't know what our rights are, or possibly even how to stop getting harassing calls. So when you call Kroll, you receive expert guidance unique to your situation. Also, if you're ever the victim of identity theft, you'll have your own licensed private investigator who will work directly with you to restore your identity, with you, for you, or as you, and that is truly priceless. So this is a product that helps you before, during, and after identity theft. The more you know about your identity profile, the earlier you find out about suspicious activity, the more you'll experience peace of mind with Identity Theft Shield. Now let's turn to your legal coverage. In the top left corner, you'll see phone consultations. Have you ever had a situation where you were curious